Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy DJ Fresh Prince, back with the second episode of Walk With Me. Sorry, guys, it's been a while since I did my last video. It's actually been about 3 months. A lot has happened since then. This is basically going to be a quick update video to update you guys as to what I have been up to since the last time we spoke. The last time I recorded my last video, I was in a sorry about that, guys, I just woke up. I was at System Music Warehouse, which is the plug down there in Pickering, picking up all of my, most of the equipment that I needed for my mobile DJ setup. Now, so we'll get right into it. Basically, since we last spoke, which again, like I said, was 3 months ago, I've gotten all my mobile DJ equipment. I've set up all my social media. I've also set up a in-home studio. I have done lots of practicing. I have also completed my first gig, which I did at a nightclub called Bloke here in Toronto. There we go, that's a little bit better lighting. I was getting like half my face white out there. Sorry about that. And the last thing is I've also gotten to play on a couple of different DJ setups, learned about a lot of different DJ styles. Shout out to DJ TLM. I love his videos, he's very informative. So I've been checking out a lot of other YouTube videos, checking out a lot of not just tutorials, but product reviews to see what the other DJs feedback on different equipment, different mixers, record pools, all that kind of good stuff. So without further ado, what I'm going to do is take you on a short tour of the in-home studio that I've set up. Again, it's nothing special, it's just my spare den, which is like a spare room in my condo, which I have designated most of the area in that room for a in-home studio. What I will do right now is I'm going to show you my old laptop that I was using here. This is my old laptop. It's a Sony Vaio. I had to get a new laptop because this laptop was crashing while using Serato. I was finding after about half an hour of playing Serato on this laptop that it would start lagging, and sometimes it would even freeze and crash. But in any case, I'll show you how I fixed that issue. Take you to my tour of the studio. So here we are in the den. All I did was basically, this was like my storage room because I live in this condo by myself. So what I did was all the stuff that I was storing, I just found a more convenient way to store it. I basically consolidated everything to that one back wall, and then on this side I have my in-home studio. So I won't go too crazy in depth about this, but again, like I said, my old Sony Vaio laptop was being crashed by Serato, so I went ahead and bought the new MacBook Pro, which, to be honest, is a night and day difference while running Serato, obviously. That Sony Vaio was 7-8 years old, so I mean, part of it was the fact that it's an old computer, old processing, slower speeds, that all that good stuff. But again, also part of it, I do believe, is that Mac is just a little bit better with running music software, in my opinion. I noticed the Serato program on my Mac computer is almost like it's running an app. It's not like it's not using not even nearly as much processing capacity as the PC was. But again, like I said, I don't know if that was just because of the age of the computer or if that is a Mac versus PC thing. So we'll go more into depth with the in-home studio here. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I got the MacBook Pro. like I had explained in the last video that I showed you, I got the second gen of the DDJ SX, so it's the SX2. Love this controller. It's cool. I like it. It's got great functions. It's got the control jog wheels. It's got the sample pads. It's got some good FX, the loop. What I really like about this Pioneer, not to get too crazy in depth with all the features and stuff like that, like I said I wouldn't do. The reason I picked up this Pioneer was because I DJ here in Toronto, and from my research, most of the clubs in Toronto are running Pioneer equipment, whether it be a controller or CDJs and a mixer. The industry standard has in here in Toronto, I'm not sure abroad, but here in Toronto, the industry standard has been set to Pioneer equipment. So I wanted to become familiar and comfortable using Pioneer equipment before branching out, so that when I do play in gig clubs, which I have one under my belt so far, I would be comfortable basically. And it's worked out pretty good. So back to the equipment here. I picked up this case here for the controller. I custom colored it to match the colors of the St. Lucian flag, which is where I'm from, which is yellow, blue, black. It should be white, but you can't really get white on this case, so I'm using the silver as white. Like I said in the last video, I got 2 of these KRK System Rocket 6s. I believe the 6 stands for a 6-inch speaker. I don't have any real complaints with them so far. I got this stand, which is basically like almost like a piano keyboard stand, so that when I'm using my case on the road, I have a stand for my controller setup. I also bought a crane. I mean, it's in the case right now, but anyways, it's just a laptop stand. The reason I got the crane is because of all the different ways you can adjust this particular laptop stand. It was a little bit pricey, but again, it was worth it. I got the 2 stands. I ended up going with Beats by Dre headphones. I went with the Studio Pros, simply because I am a fan of the Beats line. I have the Beats Studios as well, which are Bluetooth wireless speakers that you need to charge, which I could also use for DJing as well, but I prefer these because they don't use a charger or an external power source, and I like the fact that you can swivel these if you prefer DJing with like having one ear listening to what is being cued, and then you have another ear free to listen to the music coming out of the speakers. With this new laptop, of course, the new MacBook Pros, they do not have any USB, the old USB ports. Sorry, there we go. They do not have the old USB ports. They have the new USB Type-C. There's 2 on that side, 2 on that side, with no CD drive. And like I said, none of the old USB drives. Now the new USB Type-C drive is a lot faster apparently, and it is also capable of charging. So that's why Apple has changed that, but now it is a pain in the butt because now you need an excess adapter to plug in the normal USB, which is where I need to plug in to this controller, because it goes from, I believe, a USB male, which is the square, like the printer, to a USB female, which is the rectangle, which is what most people are familiar with. And again, sorry if I got them mixed up between male and female, but that's basically the thing. Also, I got XLR cables to go from, XLR cables to go from my controller to my monitors, just because XLR cables, I believe, have good quality. Sorry. Okay. So I've done the controller, headphones, laptop, wiring stuff, speakers, stands. Last but not least was this table that I got. I just got it from like Walmart for 50 bucks because I was tired of using like this, like my mobile setup. I used to have the 2 speakers on the floor and then my controller obviously in the controller case, and then I just would have my stand, like obviously coming out of the controller with the laptop stand on top of it, and like just using it like I would use it as a mobile setup. But it started getting kind of annoying because it was hard to use sitting down because of the way the laptop stand is, and I'd have to either stand, and I wanted to get comfortable anyway sitting down and DJing. So I bought this table, and I figured if I'm going to be getting more equipment in the future anyways when it comes to recording, I might as well just start building more space in general. And now I have space to write. So like, for example, this was the reggae set that I was preparing for the nightclub. So it just gives me a little bit more space to work when I'm practicing and doing prep and all that kind of good stuff. Anyways, that is the DJ Fresh Prince version 1.0 of the studio. I will keep this video toot sweet, which is short. I'm going to wrap this up with some things that are in the works. Right now, I am in the process of making the first of volume 1 of my mixtape series, which is APO. It's called APO. I'll get into the meaning of APO and the concept and the reason why I chose the name APO. There's a very deep meaning behind that. We're gonna do that in a later video. I've got some logo for that APO mixtape coming, artwork for that mixtape coming. I've got a logo for DJ Fresh Prince coming, a logo for Enemy Music coming. I'm also getting the video and some footage of the my performance at the Bloke nightclub, edited, so I'll also upload that on another video. So that's coming up, and hopefully I hope you guys can keep me to it, but I'm going to try and upload at least weekly walk with me videos to keep you guys abreast as to what's going on, and just kind of get start a discussion, maybe have some feedback, maybe even get some questionnaires on things that you guys are working on, stuff either you guys want to know or maybe stuff I would like to interact with you guys or would like to know. And yeah, just keep it going, man. Anyways, I'd love if you guys would give me any feedback. Hit the comment box, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching this video. Peace, one love. Your boy DJ Fresh Prince, I'm out.